Dear participants, thank you so much for your enthusiastic participation. We are commencing our valedictory session at 6:45 sharp. I request you all to please be tuned for the same.
खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू। तू धूप है झम से बिखर, तू है नदी ओ बेखबर। खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू। तू धूप है झम से बिखर, तू है नदी ओ बेखबर। खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू। तू धूप है झम से बिखर, तू है नदी ओ बेखबर। खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू। तू धूप है झम से बिखर, खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूंटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू। तू धूप है झम से बिखर, तू है नदी ओ बेखबर। खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूंटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू। तू धूप है झम से बिखर, तू है नदी ओ बेखबर। खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूंटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए, खुद को जरा पहचान तू। तू धूप है झम से बिखर, तू है नदी ओ बेखबर। खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे, खूंटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे। आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके, आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना। क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू, मौसम का है मेहमान तू। ओ दुनिया सजी।
Dear participants, we have some more requests from our participant end to share their feedback. I request them to please join. Shweta Gandhi ma'am was raising hand earlier also, but she could not give the feedback. I request you ma'am to please share your feedback with us. I request you, ma'am, to please unmute yourself and please share your feedback. Yes, ma'am.
Just a
Please.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are
Am I
audible.
audible? Yeah. A very good evening to everyone, and it gives me immense pleasure to extend my heartfelt appreciation on behalf of all the participants for this remarkable conference. Over the past sessions, I have witnessed insightful presentations, engaging discussions, and inspiring ideas that have truly broadened our perspectives. And I would like to sincerely thankful the organizers for their meticulous planning and warm hospitality, which ensured that everything ran so smoothly. My appreciation also goes to the distinguished speakers, panelists who generously shared their knowledge, expertise, and experiences with us. Each session has added really an immense value, and I am sure that we have leave here today with enriched and motivated. A special thanks also to the technical team and the support staff working behind the scenes, and really a warm thankful to Dr. Sapna Walvia, who has really truly played a really hard-working role in making this conference a successful. They truly deserve recognition for making this conference possible. Of course, the active participation from the attendees contributed greatly, turning this event into a collaborative and meaningful experiences. As we conclude today, so let us carry forward the ideas, connections, and inspirations that we gained here and continue to apply them in our respective pharma field. This conference has not only been about learning, but also about building a community of shared growth and truly understanding. So thank you very much for this remarkable conference. Thank you to the organizing team. Thank you to the coordinator, co-coordinators, and of course, to the chief patron and patron of Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Also, a thank to the FDP that is conducted by the Atal Academy. So that's all from my side.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable feedbacks. We have a hand raised from Priyanka Soni, ma'am. We got a hand raised from Priyanka Soni, ma'am. I request you, ma'am, to please share your feedback.
Hello, everyone. This is Priyanka Suni, Associate Professor at SAIP Indo. I would like to say the complete team, it's really a wonderful session. All the people who are resource person of yours program are entirely good. They are very knowledgeable, whether it's Sapna ma'am, Nilesh sir, Nitesh sir, Al Zahabi ma'am, or everyone, whatever chartups are, they added values to our knowledge. So almost I feel the session is too good, and all the things what you have coordinated, even the music behind the screen what plays in between, that shows your smartness, your talent, that how to engage the people. So absolutely a good teamwork. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a beautiful feedback. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, once again, a very good evening to one and all. With immense pride and joy, I welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the AICT Atal sponsored 6-day faculty development program on next gen medical devices, a fusion of artificial intelligence and 3D printing, hosted by Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. Over the past week, we have witnessed an enriching series of sessions delivered by distinguished experts from academia, research, and industry. The program was structured to cover a wide range of aspects, beginning with the fundamentals of AI and 3D printing, moving towards their applications in smart implants, wearable devices, personalized medicines, and pharmaceutical manufacturing, and further delving into regulatory, ethical, and quality assurance considerations. Alongside these technical sessions, the FDP also created space for meaningful dialogue, active interactions, and knowledge exchange, fostering a spirit of collaboration among all the participants. The success of this FDP is reflected not only in the depth of topics covered, but also in the enthusiastic participation and engagement of the attendees throughout these 6 days. Today, as we gather for the valedictory ceremony, we celebrate the collective learning, the vision shared by our eminent speakers, and the dedication of the organizing team that has made this event possible. To begin the ceremony, we invoke the blessings of the Almighty through the tradition of virtual lamp lightning. I request the technical team to please play the video.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहाम् हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on the virtual lamp lightning ceremony. On this special occasion, we are honored to have Dr. B. Suresh Sir, Pro-Chancellor, JSS Academy, and former PCI President, as our esteemed chief guest for the day, and Dr. Nilesh Malviya Sir, Professor and Principal, Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore. On behalf of the whole organizing team, I welcome you both, sir. Welcome to this valedictory ceremony.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
Organizing an FDP of this scale is not just about 6 days of academic sessions. It is also about weeks of planning, coordination, and teamwork that happen quietly in the background. From preparing the schedule, designing the invitations, arranging the logistics, coordinating with resource persons, and ensuring a smooth learning experience for all the participants. Every little detail required dedication and collaborative effort. To acknowledge these untiring efforts and to give you a glimpse of what went into bringing this FDP to life, we now present a behind the scenes video of the preparation journey of this AICT Atal sponsored faculty development program. Let us relive the hard work, passion, and commitment that made this FDP possible. I request the technical team to please play the video.
कांधे पे सूरज टिका के चला तू, हाथों में भर के चला बिजलियां। कांधे पे सूरज टिका के चला तू, हाथों में भर के चला बिजलियां। तूफान भी सोचे जिद तेरी कैसी, ऐसा जुनू है किसी में का। बहता चला तू, उड़ता चला तू, जैसे उड़े बेधड़क आंधिया। बहता चला तू, उड़ता चला तू, जैसे उड़े आंधिया। मंजर है ये नया, मंजर नया, मंजर है ये नया कि उड़ रही है बेधड़क सी यादियां। मंजर है ये नया, मंजर नया, मंजर है ये नया कि उड़ रही है बेधड़क सी यादियां।
Thank you so much. Now I invite our Head of Institute and FDP Coordinator, Dr. Sapna Malviya ma'am, to deliver the welcome address and share her thoughts with us. Ma'am, I request you to please share your insights with us.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Honorable Dr. B. Suresh, Pro-Chancellor, JSS Academy. Sir, we are honored by your presence, and Dr. Nilesh Malviya, Principal and Professor, Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore. All dignitaries, eminent participant, and resource persons who are available in the valedictory session. See, valedictory session of Atal FDP 2025 will mark a memorable conclusion to the week of insightful learning and academic exchange. We are deeply honored by presence of Sir Dr. B. Suresh sir. Sir is a mentor and illuminating light of pharma profession. Sir, we are honored to welcome you as a chief guest. Your visionary address and your vast experience will inspire all participants to continue their journey of innovation and excellence in pharmaceutical education and research. We have the privilege of hosting Dr. Nilesh Malviya, Principal, Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore, as our special guest. Sir, thank you very much for joining us. I am presenting a valedictory note in front of you and all the participants. Total registration we have received is 447, sir, comprising of faculties, PG students, research scholar, and industrial personnel. sessions were encouraging in the series. I want to extend a heartiest thank to our Chief guest of inaugural, Dr. Saranjit Singh sir, former Dean Naipar Mohali, for gracing the inaugural session. His visionary words and invaluable insight truly set a motivating tone for FDP. We sincerely extend our thanks to Dr. Sujit Pillaiji, Principal, GRY Institute of Pharmacy, Borawa, for joining as a special guest and delivering an inspiring address which encouraged academic excellence. We express our deep appreciation to Dr. Shelly Elazabi, Associate Professor from Egypt, Japan. She has thrown the light on smart pharmaceutic, the synergy of 3D printing and AI. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Ankur Sharma, Associate Director, CLG Bearing, for considering the use of artificial intelligence to support the regulatory decision for drug and biological products. We are grateful to Dr. Vivekanand Chatap, Associate Professor, HR Patel of Institute, for sharing his insight for application of AI in 3D printing in medtech education. Heartful thanks to Dr. Nitesh Jain, Professor MIPS, for giving a lecture on smart implants and wearable devices, advanced AI innovation. We thank Mr. Anuj Yagnik, Senior Executive Piramal, for throwing a light on shaping the workforce of tomorrow HR strategies. We express a sincere appreciation to Dr. Tanaji Nadgure for expressing his view on medical devices and opportunities and challenges. Our gratitude to Dr. Saurabh Kumar Banerjee, Dean IHMR Jaipur, for sharing his thoughts on supply chain management and how it impacts the medical devices. Special thanks to Dr. Nilesh Malviya for sharing his insights in 3D printing of modern medicine industrial revolution 5.0. Ms. Ritu Jain from Head Quality and Regulatory GPS Medical Limited, she has told about the regulatory and ethical consideration of AI focused medical devices. We also thank Dr. A.G. Hariharan. He has shared his information about automation and scaling of 3D printing. We thank Dr. Dinesh Mishra sir, Professor Guru Ghasidas University, Bilaspur, for having a session on a new milestone of pharmaceutics with special emphasis on 3D printing. Our thanks go to Dr. Surya Prakash Gautam sir. He has shared his insights on AI empowered 3D and 4D printing technology. We are honored to have you, sir. This was a valedictory concept note in front of you. Sir, your presence as a chief guest matters a lot for us. Your leadership guidelines we are continuously seeing at every platform, and you are a true inspiration for all of us. I firmly believe that in case of any professional, technical, or academic challenges, you're always available for us to guide, sir, as a mentor. We're always in the need of blessing regularly as we are learning a lot from you, sir, regularly watching you at different platform. So this was about the whole session, and I again express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Nilesh Malviya for joining as his special guest and to apply his meaningful learning. And thank you for guiding us to lay foundation of this event with all the gratitude to dignitaries, speakers, participants, valedictory session brought an FTP to a successful and inspiring one. I would like to thank my organizing team for their efforts, mainly Dr. Anamika Singh, Mr. Ankur Joshi, Dr. Ashok Kosta, and Ms. Bhagyashri Soni for tireless efforts. I would like to extend my heartful thanks to Honorable President Mr. Arun Kharia sir and our Chairman Dr. Anil Kharia sir for his support and guidance in this Atal AICT FDP 2025 for their unwavering support for fostering academic excellence. Sir is not available with us physically today. He is out of station, but he has sent his kind message and blessing to all of us. I now request technical team to please play An audio message received by Dr. Anil Kharia sir, Chairman, Modern Group of Institutions in Indore. Thank you all.
It is with a deep sense of fulfillment and pride I am expressing views on this remarkable faculty development program on next generation medical devices, where the synergy of artificial intelligence and 3D printing has opened new horizons for healthcare innovation. It's sponsored by Aicte, Atal FDP 2025, organized by Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. Over the past year, we have witnessed an extraordinary changes of ideas, insight, and expertise. This FDP has not only enriched our academic perspective, but has also ignited a spirit of innovation that will ripple far beyond these walls. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. P. Suresh, former President of Pharmacy Council of India, New Delhi. Sir, your visionary presence and inspiring words have elevated this program and reminded us of the transformative power of education and research. I also wish to sincerely thank Dr. Nilesh Malviya, Principal, Equity College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore, for his unwavering support and leadership. Your commitment to academic excellence continued to shape the future of pharmaceutical education in our country. To our esteemed resources persons and speakers, thank you for sharing your knowledge and challenging us to think beyond conventional boundaries. Your contributions have been the cornerstone of this program's success. To all the participants, your enthusiasm, curiosity, and engagement have made this FDP a vibrant and meaningful experience. I am confident that the insights gained here will translate into impactful research, teaching, and innovation in your respective institutions. I acknowledge the tireless efforts of our coordinator and the entire organizing committee. Your dedication, meticulous planning, and behind-the-scenes commitment have been the backbone of this successful FDP. Thank you to all.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir, for your valuable motivation and guidance throughout this journey. Today, we are truly honored to have with us our special guest, Dr. Nilesh Malviya, sir, Professor and Principal at Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore. He is a distinguished academic leader, researcher, and innovator in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. His major research areas include phytochemistry, herbal drug development, and formulation technology. And he has made remarkable contributions through numerous patents, over 140 research publications, 24 textbooks, and several book chapters. To introduce our special guest with our audience, may I request our technical team to please play the AV.
A warm welcome to the Faculty Development Program on Next-Gen Medical Devices, a fusion of artificial intelligence and 3D printing, sponsored by AICTE Training and Learning, Atal, FDP Academy. Dr. Nilesh Malviya is currently serving as Professor and Principal at Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education, Indore, MP. He is also a recognized ZED consultant under the MSME Sustainable Certification Scheme. An alumnus of B.R. Nehta College of Pharmacy, Mandsaur, Dr. Malviya has consistently excelled in academics, securing a University Gold Medal in M.Pharm from RGPV and ranking as the topper at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels. His strong research acumen has enabled him to successfully secure projects from prestigious bodies including DST, AICTE, and MPCST. His contributions to pharmaceutical sciences have been widely recognized through numerous accolades, such as the APTI Young Pharmacy Teacher Award 2023, Best Academician Award by IPGA 2023, Professor B.M. Mithil Memorial Award 2022, Eminent Professor and Principal Award 2021, Young Scientist Awards, Best Scientist Awards, and multiple distinctions for his research and academic excellence. His core research areas include phytochemistry and herbal drug development, and he is widely sought after as an external expert for formulation, development and optimization in the pharmaceutical industry. With 4 patents granted, 36 patents published, 15 design patents, and 38 MOAs signed, he has made a remarkable impact on research collaborations and innovation. He has authored 148+ research publications, 24 textbooks, 68 book chapters, delivered 28 expert talks, presented 49+ papers, and guided 6 PhD, 62 postgraduate, and 23 undergraduate research projects, with several ongoing. He is an honorary life member of leading professional bodies including VIBHA, IPA, APTI, Indian Society of Pharmacognosy, ISTE, IPGA, CEGR, and the Society of Ethnopharmacology. He has also organized over 50 conferences, workshops, and FDPS, in addition to conducting consultancy and training programs for academia and industry. A visionary academic leader, prolific researcher, and inspiring mentor, he continues to play a pivotal role in advancing pharmaceutical education, research, and industry-academia collaborations. Sir, we are honored to welcome you as the special guest for the valedictory session of the AICTE-sponsored ATALFDP at Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. We sincerely thank you for gracing the occasion, sharing your valuable insights, and contributing to the enrichment of our participants. Your presence is deeply appreciated.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, may I have the privilege to request you, sir, to kindly share your words of wisdom with us. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Respected Professor B. Suresh, sir, dignitaries, distinguished speakers, esteemed faculty members, and dear participants. A very warm good evening to all. First of all, I express my heartfelt gratitude for inviting me as the special guest at the valedictory function of the AICT Atal sponsored online FDP on next gen medical devices, a fusion of artificial intelligence and 3D printing, organized by Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. It is truly an honor to be here and to witness the conclusion of such a meaningful academic journey. At the outset, I wish to extend my heartiest congratulations to the visionary chairman of Modern Group, Shri Anil Kharia sir, to the convener, Dr. Sapna Malviya, and the co-convener, Dr. Anamika Singh, and the entire organizing committee. The way you steered this FDP with excellence and dedication is truly commendable. I feel especially humbled to share my views in the presence of today's chief guest, a living legend of the pharmacy profession, respected Professor B. Suresh sir. There is a beautiful quote by Henry Adams: "A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops." Respected Professor B. Suresh sir, your influence is not limited to your institutions, your writings, or your policy work. It has transcended borders and generations. You have been a mentor, a guide, and an inspiration for countless pharmacy professionals worldwide. Personally, whenever I reflect upon my role as a teacher, I often wonder where my own motivation should come from. Because every day, in every situation, we as teachers have the responsibility to inspire our students. And I have found that motivation in your posts, sir. Your post, your reflections, your way of balancing professional responsibilities, personal life, friendships, and challenges have always been inspired me. You live like a leader, like a Thalaiva, a true icon of our profession. Everyone who meets you, even briefly, carries away unforgettable memories, inspiration, and the courage to dream big. In one of your most amazing talk, you said how to become better among better, and also shared success is in your own way. Both of these lines have truly inspired me. You also emphasize mental toughness to break down barriers and move forward despite challenges. That message has motivated me deeply, and I'm sure it has touched many others too. Also, respected sir, thanks a lot for inspiring us in all possible ways, and we sincerely request your continuous guidance and blessings in the future as well. As a teacher myself, I always feel an inner drive to participate in such type of FDPs. My intention is not only to gain upgraded knowledge, but also to meet academic leaders, exchange perspectives, and most importantly, to revive the zeal to do something exceptional for my student, for my profession, and for my organization. These academic gatherings enrich us beyond technical content. They remind us of the power of collaboration, lifelong learning, and collective wisdom. They push us to keep growing and to give our best back to the society that trusts us with shaping the future of pharmacists. The chosen theme of this FDP, Next Gen Medical Devices, a fusion of artificial intelligence and 3D printing, is not only futuristic but also revolutionaries. We are living in an age where technology is redefining medicine and healthcare. Artificial intelligence is enabling faster diagnosis, predictive modeling, and precision medicine. While 3D printing, I already discussed in my session, it's offering possibilities of patient-specific implants, prosthetics, and even organ model for training and transplantation research. When these two domains fuse, we do not merely talk about devices, we talk about hope, accessibility, and better quality of life. This fusion has the potential to make healthcare more personalized, affordable, and impactful for millions. For us in pharmacy and allied health sciences, this is called to take action to keep pace with these changes, to integrate these tools into our curriculum, and to prepare our students not only for job but for leadership in innovation. To all the participants, let me say this: congratulations. Over this day, you have been part of a unique learning journey. You have listened to stalwarts, interacted with peers, and absorbed new ideas. But remember, learning finds its true meaning when it transforms into practices. Take back with you not just notes and slides, but the motivation to apply this insight in your teaching, in your regular academic curriculum, in your research, and in your mentoring. The profession looks up to you to keep the lamp of knowledge burning bright. Together with the blessings of our mentors and the vision of leader like Professor B. Suresh sir, we can truly transform pharmacy education and practice in India. Before I conclude, let me once again thank the organizers for the wonderful opportunity. And yes, I know everyone here is eagerly waiting to listen to the words of respected Professor B. Suresh sir, because we all know that today, once again, sir will give some an exceptional direction, motivation, and energy. Therefore, I will not take much more of your time. It has been privileged to be here with you all today. I leave this forum with renewed energy, with inspiration, and with a strong belief that together we will build the next chapter of the pharmacy profession rooted in knowledge, innovation, and compassion. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Anamika and the entire Modern team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable presence and words of wisdom you have shared with us. Now, it is indeed our honor to welcome our honorable chief guest, Padma Shri awardee Professor Dr. B. Suresh sir, former President of Pharmacy Council of India and Chancellor JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research. Sir, your visionary leadership has inspired the pharmaceutical community nationwide. To introduce our honorable chief guest with our audience, may I request the technical team to please play the AV.
A warm welcome to the Faculty Development Program on Next Gen Medical Devices, a fusion of artificial intelligence and 3D printing, sponsored by Aicte Training and Learning, Atal, FDP Academy. Dr. Bhojraj Suresh, M.Pharm, PhD, DSc, is a renowned pharmaceutical educationist, leader, and professional with over 35 years of experience. Dr. Suresh Bhojraj stands out as a visionary in pharmacy, advancing education elevating standards and blending academic leadership with regulatory excellence. His foresight in integrating pharmacy practice courses and Pharm.D programs has shaped a new era for pharmacists in India. Beyond governance, his role in institutional development has anchored JSS ahead as a pillar of academic excellence both nationally and globally. He is former president of the Pharmacy Council of India, PCI, and currently Pro-Chancellor of JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research. Leadership roles: four-time elected president of PCI, founding vice chancellor of JSS Academy, past chair of the India Pharmacopoeia Commission, and chair of the International Commission, Accreditation Council of Pharmacy Education, USA. Key contributions: introduced Pharm.D and postgraduate pharmacy practice programs in India. Advocated for mutual recognition of Indian pharmacy qualifications globally. Pioneered online pharmacist registration and national database creation. Strengthened quality assurance in pharmacy education and promoted pharmacy practice. Academic and research impact. Spearheaded interdisciplinary research initiatives, built international collaborations, and contributed widely through publications and conference engagements. Global engagement. Active in the International Pharmaceutical Federation, FIP, including organizing the 2011 World Congress of Pharmaceutical Sciences and the 71st FIP International Congress. Awards and recognition. Recipient of prestigious honors such as the FAP Aicte Award, Eminent Pharmacist Award, IPA, ML Shroff Award, KC Chatterjee Award, and Fellowship of the Commonwealth Pharmacists Association. Committee memberships. Serves on national and international statutory bodies, including the US Accreditation Council of Pharmacy Education, Drug Technical Advisory Board, National Board of Accreditation, and a Committee for Control and Supervision of Experiments on Animals. Dr. Suresh is widely respected for modernizing pharmacy education in India and fostering international collaboration in pharmaceutical sciences. Sir, we are honored to welcome you as the chief guest for the valedictory session of the AICTE-sponsored Atal FDP at Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. We sincerely thank you for gracing the occasion, sharing your valuable insights, and contributing to the enrichment of our participants. Your presence is deeply appreciated.
Thank you so much, sir, once again for joining us today. We are eager to hear your thoughts. I now request you to kindly address the gathering with your enlightening words. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Anamika, and thank you also for conferring the not so awarded Padma Shri also to me. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me, Dr. Sapna. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you, Dr. Nilesh, Ankur, Nitesh, all of you have found time to be online this evening. Thank you very much. And my special regards to Anil Khariaji, who is a good friend of mine, and I know him from the modern pharmaceutical days, from those days before he even ventured into education and started establishing such good institutions in Madhya Pradesh. For me, talking to my pharmacy colleagues is always a great pleasure. So as far as possible, wherever possible, I try to see if I can join in, whether it's online or by in person. It's always a pleasure because that's where I try to get my energy also. Like when I meet you all and interact with you all, I get my energy and my motivation and my thoughts start thinking, what more can we do? How we can all work together, how we can help the next generation of pharmacy professionals to carry the torch or bear the torch and move on and try to bring about the glory for the pharmacy profession, which we are striving to do now. Past 75 years after independence, continuously we have been trying to push our pharmacy profession to the forefront. So this journey of getting respect, recognition, and also what we can call as the due positioning of our pharmacy profession started only in the last 2 decades or 2.5 decades is where we started doing. Earlier, we are considered as a workforce where we were in the industry or in the community pharmacy and just trying to do our job. We never had that positioning of an identity of a pharmacy profession, as either we were submerged under the medical profession or under the technical education division. So this was there, and it has been the good work of a lot of young pharmacy professionals like you all, who have strived hard to make the pharmacy education profession to rise to the present position. In my own role as a pharmacy professional in the various professional organizations, be it IPA, IPS, IPCA, or other organizations, or at the PCI, and now even as an academician or a leader in the education, try to continue to move forward and see what next, and try to contribute back there. So, as you all know, in 2008 or 2007, sometime there, we started looking at how do we give a different type of role to the pharmacy professionals. And then the pharmacy practice and PharmD program came in, and that gave the new clinical identity to the pharmacist. And we could position our pharmacists as clinical pharmacists across the various healthcare settings. Now, the time has come that what next is the question which came in the era which is rapid growth is there, rapid advancement of technology is taking place. And what next was the question which was always bothering me in my mind. And somewhere in January 2025, earlier this year, with the lot of AI coming into play, the technology coming into play in many of the pharmaceutical products, services, and also development, I felt it is time that our profession also embraces technology to a greater extent. That's where the idea of integrating technology subjects, AI subjects in the pharmacy profession originated, and then we started working towards that. Now, having seen how we can integrate AI or pharmacy education, which is technology oriented, and try to integrate it to the curriculum of BPharm or MPharm, that was the focus. We started working on the platform. How do we do it? And we did bring out certain solutions, certain ways where we can bring in the training of our pharmacy professionals to that. And we also went to the next level of discussing with the Pharmacy Council of India. And I had the opportunity to discuss with the leaders there. And I told them, like, okay, we are to move to the next level, and it's time that not only select institutions advance, let the country and the pharmacy professionals across the country also advance in that. And we worked with the PCI also to see how the syllabus, which integrates AI, technology, medical devices, and other things, can be integrated into the curriculum. And that's what you have been seeing now being circulated in the various platforms, seeking opinion on the new curriculum, which is having AI based or technology integrated curriculum to you to do it. When all these questions comes in fact, in a couple of other platforms where I spoke, the question came is, how are we going to teach these subjects? Where is it going to happen? So are we going to lose our identity? And where is the pharmacy profession going to position itself in this era? This was the question which was coming again and again back to me, and said, I had to tell them the same thing. For any science or new development which we had, we did not have a ready-made trained personnel available. Even when we talk of regulatory science, if you look at 20 years ago, there was no separate regulatory science course or professionals or professors in regulatory science. It was the pharmaceutics professor or professor in related subject who was teaching regulatory science, and slowly, as now we have developed it to a regulatory science as a separate course and program. Same is true in many of the other disciplines. Like first it was only pharmaceutical chemistry. Now we have got a specialization in pharmaceutical analysis. We have got now biotechnology coming into play. And all these advances have taken place. And our pharmacy professionals have got trained further, and they have evolved themselves into specialists and moving forward. Same thing is happening. And I think that is where, in which direction Dr. Sapna Malviya has organized this FDP at the right moment. where she is talking about AI and 3D printing and how do we fuse this into the pharmacy profession and in medical technologies. I was very impressed to see the various presentations made by the various speakers. I just saw the list of eminent speakers who invited. I am sure they would have given you very detailed the technology or technical expertise which is associated with these areas or these disciplines. So I don't want to go into detail of technologies, but I just want to give you a bird's eye view of what is possible and what we should focus on, how we as pharmacy professionals can equip ourselves. I am 100% sure we can equip. Today, you see, in maximum number of universities where you are there, the health-based universities, you'll find it is the pharmacists who are leading as vice chancellors. They are the most apt professionals now considered for many of the universities to lead from the front. So you'll find that happening across the country. So pharmacists are very, very what you call as oriented and enterprising to achieve that, and so definitely it is possible. Now I'll just share a few slides. I just got about 9 slides. It's just giving you a bird's eye view on what it is. I'm not going to reinvent science or reinvent a new talk and give you. You have all heard it throughout this week, but I'll give my perspective of it, what is possible and what can happen, and maybe we all have to work together to realize that. Let me share the slide. I hope you are able to see the slides. Just one of you can confirm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are able to see your slides, sir.
Yeah, now it's in the full presentation mode. Okay.
Yes, sir. It is.
Yeah. So now I will just move further with the talk. So if you look at the next generation medical devices, they can be wearable devices, they can be implants, there can be in different forms these technologies and devices will be available, all focusing on advancing healthcare and providing a good support system for the patients. Now, as an opening thought, what I would like to tell is now, if you look at the healthcare itself, because I am fortunate to lead on one side the medical institutions in our university and the pharmacy institutions also there, healthcare is in the cusp of a revolution. In fact, the healthcare never earlier felt that technology would play an important role. They always assumed that it is the clinical skills, acumen, and the under surgical skills that is going to help the health profession to move forward. With change in time, they also realize that technology is inevitable and they have to embrace that. If you look at that now, even every medical institution, as per the Medical Council of India norm, is expected to develop skill labs where students can, or the teachers can, or even the specialists can train themselves before they actually enter into the surgery or take on a patient to do it. So these type of skill labs have come into place. Now, health technologies have become very wide in diagnosis, in predicting the medications that need to be given, and also sort of through various type of data sciences involvement, they are able to take it to the next level of even assuming what can happen in the next 5 years, 10 years to the same patient they are seeing. And they are trying to really understand how these technologies can help them to provide a better care to the patients. Now, technology is no longer just a tool. It is becoming a partner for them in saving lives. I myself know in the hospital, we have AI-driven radiology department, which is doing a fantastic work with a lot of quick decisions coming out and trying to give near clear prediction on what the possible damage is and how the orthopedic surgeon or a surgeon can carry out the right type of surgical procedure that can save life. All that is becoming a part of the thing. And similarly, as we discuss go on later, I will tell you how these are playing an important role. Now, AI also has become an important tool now, though it is new in the healthcare, but now everybody is embracing it very fast because they know much of their work can be at least generated in a time which is very, very crucial in saving health lives. And of course, their clinical knowledge and other experiences help them to move forward. And similarly, if you look at 3D printing, the personalization can happen and also bring in affordability. Let us say if a hip bone or what you call as the pelvic bone or the collarbone is to be replaced for a child. Now today there are no prosthetics available in the thing for different sizes to be done. It takes time by the time you order to a company and get it developed and bring it to the patient and then provide that care. But with 3D printing, as the surgery is going on, you can design the shape, you can design what you want to do, and then actually synthesize, prepare that particular processes and make it available for implanting into the patient. That is possible. Now, all these technologies, whether it is AI or the new tools that are coming in or the 3D printing, are redefining the future of medical devices themselves. Today, earlier there was a pacemaker which can help. That was a big deal. We are talking about, oh, he has got a pacemaker inside his body, and that's helped him to maintain the heart rate and prevent him from arrhythmias and other problems. But now the level has gone so advanced that it is unimaginable even for many people to talk about what even external devices can help in detecting the patient's health care and trying to help them further. Now it comes to the question is that how will the pharmacist play an important role in this? Now, the one of the major things that comes before the pharmacist, before the health profession, three challenges are there before the health profession. That is, one is affordability, accessibility, and personalization. These things are an important level where which the pharmacy profession is able to play an important role that can be done. Now, if you look at these issues which I have talked about, affordability, accessibility, and personalization. Now, if a particular prosthesis or a device has to be made in a large scale, then you have to set up a plant, then you have to make sure this is available. But with slight modification, if it is can be done at the individual level, it can become affordable to the patients, and also it can be quickly be accessible at different levels and personalization. Now, there is a projection that the medical device market is about 900 billion, and by 2030, and definitely India should try to find a position where it can position itself in this market. I think this is very important for us to see how we can do it. And the current devices are expensive now with the tariffs which are coming in from the US and other countries. I think we are going to face much more challenges, and we have to see how we have to build our own technologies to achieve the growth which we are looking at. And moreover, we have to keep in mind that many of these medical devices are designed for the Western population. In fact, in our own hospital now, we are validating many of the equipments which are manufactured by US-based Nova Medicals, and we are validating it because they have used it in the Western population, but they are not sure about how it will be effective in the Indian population or other country population. So I think this becomes a very important area for us to grow. Similarly, AI and 3D printing fusion offers precision, speed, and cost reduction, making cutting edge possible for all, whether it is a specific formulation or dosage that is required, that can be definitely be fabricated and brought to the patient at the shortest time based on the prescription given by the physician and designed and developed by the pharmacist. I think these are all the future where we are talking about, and then it is going to make a big difference to all of us as we move forward. And that is why this matters to all of us. Now, what is the promise that we have in the medical devices? Why should we discuss about these medical devices? Now, it gives us the diagnostic accuracy and speed. I think this is what we are looking at in these various devices that we are developing. And if it is connected with AI, it has got so many value added effects for us. Like AI connected devices can monitor and offer proactive warnings. Now, as you know, the iPhone already has so many health related parameters into it, including detection that predicting that whether a person who is aged and has got a very bad gait to walk around, whether there's a chance of his falling. By measuring his gait alone for the next, say, for the past 1 week or 1 month, it can predict that the person is prone to falling and he has to be very careful. So, usually in old age, as you know, the falling and breaking the bones is the most deadliest thing that can happen, because once you have a fracture or a bone injury, the healing at the old age is very difficult. So, if these type of proactive warnings come to them, I think they are benefited by that. And moreover, AI matches the treatment plans to the individual needs also. If you look at it, we were talking earlier of what you call as sustained development for targeted drug delivery and all that. Now we are going to personalized drug delivery to the patients. Now, personalized drug delivery can be in the form of a dosage, or it can be form of writing the identifying the right drug. Pharmacogenomics has come into a big play in the process, not only with the genetic model of the genetic information about the patient. We can easily match the drug molecule that can help the patient, which will work better, and be able to provide particularly costly drugs like in cancer and cardiology, where the medication costs are very high. They come into a play in a very big way. And it also offers insights into speech patterns and medical images it can offer, and it can also give vital signs. All these things are possible using AI as a tool in the various processes which we are talking at. Now, moving further, now we will come to the 3D printing. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there is a possibility of having patient-specific prosthetics that can be done, patient-specific implants can be developed, complex surgical models can be created for rehearsal, low cost and low cost devices can be made that will be very very comparable to the traditional manufacturing, and these devices can be fabricated within hours and not days. Now, this is the area where the growth is taking place. As I told you before, the healthcare is in the cusp of the level where the technology is going to play a major role. And if pharmacists are identifying themselves as healthcare professionals, I think it is very important for us also to understand these technologies and try to see how we can equip ourselves to understand and use them and be able to take it to the next level. Now, if you want to fuse two of the technologies, let us say AI and 3D printing, let us say AI can optimize the device design, then AI can predict the material performance, on demand, low cost device manufacturing can take place, and devices designed for patient specific needs can be done. Now, this is where the whole personalized medicine comes in. Now, if these type of products are going to be available, and if these are as per the new Drugs and Cosmetics and Medical Devices Act that is there, if you are going to define if you are going to define this technology as a drug available to the patient, naturally any drug that is to be available to the patient has to come from the hands of the pharmacist. So that is a very clear idea. Now, are our pharmacists equipped to understand this and be able to give the right type of support to the healthcare professionals, or right type of regulatory compliances we can do, right type of manufacturing support we can do? And today, integration of IoT, artificial intelligence, and technologies, digital technologies, is a combination which is happening in automation of all the industries, including the pharmaceutical industry. Now, if this is the case, and if we imagine ourselves as pharmacy professionals only sitting in the regulatory suit of the company and trying to do some regulatory compliance, or be in the R&D lab in the if you are a researcher, or work in the analytical lab and do it, all this may get automated with AI. Regulatory compliance submission may happen just in minutes, which you spend 4 hours of time together to understand what the data has been given to you and be able to submit to to the various regulatory authorities. So where is the role of a regulatory pharmacist then? So I think the time for us is to understand these things and be able to equip ourselves. Now, there are a lot of global trials taking place, but they are at a very, very limited scale. So there is a need for us to grasp on that and try to develop our own technologies that may be required in our country and be able to equip and move forward. We have to tap into these potentials. And India can become one of the exporter of affordable medical innovations. I think we have to play an important role in this. At least we should aim, if not for very high, at least the medtech export from our country should be at least about 10 billion by 2030. I think these are some of the global and Indian opportunities which I am trying to understand. Now, how as faculty and institutions we can play an important role? I think we have to drive interdisciplinary innovation and knowledge. I'll just give you one example. I am fortunate enough to also mentor our engineering institutions in our JSS group. So I was sitting in one of their meetings and they were discussing about launching a nano satellite into the space. And I told them, okay, you are going to launch a nano satellite in space. So what is going to do in the space? They said, oh, it's going to measure the radiations. So I told them, well, you understand radiation measurement is taking place all over the world. So what is the difference? That means you're just trying to put a satellite there for getting a name and maybe a few new articles in the newspaper to say, okay, JSS has got launched its nano satellite. Then people will forget about it. But if we do something unique, why don't you think we'll be able to be remembered forever? Then they said, what can we do? So I raised a question to them like, okay, do we have any data on the stability of drugs in space? Have we been able to do anything new in that area? Then the answer came up, not much. Then I said, why don't we try to see that this nano satellite, while being launched, will go with the purpose of understanding the stability of the drugs in space. So that became an idea, and we started working with the engineering team. The engineering team busy with the preparation of the development of satellite. The pharmacy team trying to look at a drug that can be measured, because nano satellite is going to be just weighing a few hundred grams. It cannot be more. So you have to add spectroscopy there. You have to place drug molecules also there and be able to measure it over a period of time automatically and be able to relay that information to the ground station. And then you will be able to know whether the stability of the drug, what it happens. So while that process is on, we said we have to do some simulation. And so we have created what we call as microgravity chambers, and we are looking at the stability. So whether in zero gravity, how the drug is behaving and what type of potential is there in an enclosed chamber here before we even send out to space. So here you can see the collaboration of a pharmacist, the what you call as the engineering team, the computer science team, all of them are working together with a single goal. How do we try to develop new knowledge and science? I think this is just a one small example. Slowly, like this, there are many areas where engineering, health sciences, data science can collaborate. And another specific area which I would encourage our pharmacy colleagues to collaborate with is the life sciences team. Quite often we are afraid that, okay, we bring in life sciences people, they may take away our pharmacy jobs. That's our basic feeling, fear is there. But I think you should understand those days have gone. One is what we call as the routine jobs, which anybody can get in. But there are specialized jobs which nobody can touch unless you have the right type of knowledge. Collaborating with the life sciences graduates and looking at the understanding of the diseases can help us to see how new drug molecules can be generated, whether from natural substances or whether from synthetic sources or through drug discovery suits using the various the software that is available. All this is possible if we work collaboratively. And we should look at solving the real world Indian healthcare challenges. Like today, if you look at the healthcare issues that are which are burdening our country, it is infections. So I think infectious diseases, how many of us are working? Then if you look at NCDs, that is non-communicable disease, cancer, cardiology, respiratory diseases, I think we have to clear focus on what we are trying to do. And the most important area is the rare diseases, genetic disorders. Not many people are working on that area, and the availability of drugs in this area is very, very limited. Now, if we have to shape the future of the health professionals and researchers, we have to work collaboratively is a question which suggestion which I would like to do, and this can happen only at the institution level. I would like to conclude by telling that Dr. Kalam's quote, which I always remember, that dreams are not what you see in sleep, but the things which do not let you sleep. I think it is time for teachers and professionals like us to dream, design, and deliver next generation devices for India and the world. For doing this, you have to dream, develop the new generation pharmacists also as institutions. We cannot try to live with our old ideas and try to bring innovation and talk to them. We have to change our thinking. We have to start asking questions there. How can I play a role in any new technology, any new science you want to bring in? You have to ask these questions every time, whether it is for those institutions which are having other institutions attached to you. I think you should try to collaborate with them. Let us say if it is you don't have an engineering institute, if you have a management institute, let us say, you have to collaborate with the management institute and ask the question, can we learn something about pharmacoeconomics? How do we work about it? How do we try to collaborate with you and try to understand this thing? How do we discuss at the future of pharmacy profession, how it will project? What type of digital marketing is going on in the world in the other areas? Can that become applicable to the pharma background? How do we do it? So equip our students in new areas like that. Let us say if a law college is there with you in your institution group, then try to see about what are the various patent related issues the world is facing, how our pharmacists can be trained to move forward. I think it is time for all of us to learn all different things and try to see how we can play a critical role on that. You may always say that, oh, there are challenges, sir, it's not so possible. I have to do complete the syllabus also, I have to do research also, I have to do publication also, I have to get patents also, then only I will get my promotion. These are all challenges we all face, all teachers, including me. I have faced that and move forward. But that doesn't prevent us from advancing our knowledge, is what I would like to say. I can go on talking like this for next 1 hour also, but I know it's late and you all must be hungry, like I am hungry. So you would like to get back to your dinner tables, or many of you who are offline will be having their dinner while listening also. So that will be there. So I once again thank Dr. Sapna, Dr. Surya Prakash, and all of you who are online. And also, I would like to say here that we as pharmacy professionals, we should collaborate. So I believe there is nothing to hide. I always say, whatever I have, I am ready to share. We always feel that, oh, if we share that, he may become advanced or he may become better. So why should we do? Anyway, if he has to become better, he will become better. You can't prevent him. But by sharing, at least you will acknowledge that, okay, I learned something because of this. So I think we have to collaborate. That's why whatever we try to discuss at in our teams here, we try to share the same thing across the other institutions. I say I look at the profession as a whole, and not just me as an individual, our institution as an individual, where we can achieve this growth. I think this is something for all of us to learn and carry forward. I think that's what I would like to say. I thank you again for inviting me. I look forward to meeting you all in person sometime when I travel that side. And yeah, I think I got a message here. Somebody is asking me, can Apex body like PCI need to think on grants for advanced research proposals? Yes, PCI can give. So I think we should all. I tell now like that. Somebody asked me what somebody I was in Pune about a couple of days ago, and there some of my colleagues said, "Sir, what do we need to do? How do we need to progress further?" I said, it is for us to express ourselves now. So we don't have to express our thoughts and this thing in a very, very negative way. We can always say this is what we need and this is what we need to move forward. I think we should move to the stage of regulators or this thing to influencers. How do we influence the profession? How do we influence the regulators? How do we influence the government's attention that this is an important area which we cannot reject, we cannot ignore? I think this should be possible only if we are visible. We try quite often not to be visible. I think we should all be visible. Try to share our things and thoughts on various platforms, be it social media or any other platforms which you look at it. I think we should try to be projecting our advancements and good work which we are doing, whether it is research, whether it is the best practices which we have, or our own different qualities which we have developed. I think we should share with others so that let everyone collaborate and move forward. I think that is very important. We can definitely do that, but I will advise you that there is no dearth for funds. If you have a good idea, the government of India is ready to give you any amount of money. So there is the ANRF scheme, as you know, maybe we can have one session for all the teachers or various schemes which are available in the government of India, which one can apply for. And the funds is not an issue. If you have the right project, money is not the issue. Whether you want 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 5 crores, money is available today. But only the project should be sound. It should be collaborative. It should be interdisciplinary. So you can keep that in mind. If you are submitting an interdisciplinary project between a pharmacy institute and an engineering college, and an engineering institute and a medical college, or a pharmacy institute and a life sciences department, and if the problem is also like interdisciplinary where it is there, and if you have the right type of expertise, I think the chances of success is almost 50-50. Otherwise, it is, if you submit a project and getting acceptance is 1:7, you submit 7 projects, maybe one you will get through. But if you have interdisciplinary projects, the chances are very, very successful. So try to collaborate, try to do things, and not only with the other disciplines, even within the institutions, whether a group of pharmacy institutions collaboratively can work together on a particular area. Somebody does pharmacology, somebody does so for the formulation development, the third person involves in the what you call as characterization. All these things can be done, different strengths should be done. If collaborative projects will get very good funding, I think this is what you have to do it. And I would like that when you are going to these international meetings or national meetings, I think you should go and try to represent yourself properly on the work which you are doing. I think that makes the most important help for you to achieve this growth. Thank you once again, and it was wonderful talking to you all. I'll be happy if any of you have any points for me to be further clarified. I'll be happy to do it. Thank you. And congratulations, Sapna and Modern Institute, for all this good work you are doing. Congratulations for that.
Thank you very much, sir. It's honor to listen you every time, and we learn and grow by looking to you only, sir. It's a foresight vision which we get from you, and I don't know how to express my word that I have never listened no from you for me. Every time I approach you, you always say yes to me. That is a privilege what I get from you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Your visionary thoughts and inspiring address have truly enriched this occasion and provided valuable guidance to all of us. We are deeply honored and thankful for the time and wisdom you shared with the participants of this FDP. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing this valedictory ceremony with your esteemed presence. Thank you, sir. As we bring this FDP to a close, I now invite Mr. Ankur Joshi, sir, Associate Professor at Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
On behalf of Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore, and the organizing committee of Aicte Atal Faculty Development Program on Next Generation Medical Device, a fusion of artificial intelligence and 3D printing, I, Ankur Joshi, would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you. Firstly, I express my sincere thanks to our respected Chief Patron, Mr. Arun Kharia sir and Dr. Anil Kharia sir, for their constant guidance, support, and encouragement in making this FDP a grand success. A heartfelt appreciation goes to our coordinator, respected Dr. Sapna Malviya ma'am, for her tireless efforts, vision, and dedication in planning and executing this FDP successfully. We are deeply grateful to our chief guest, Dr. B. Suresh sir, and special guest Dr. Nilesh Malviya sir of our valedictory session for their valuable presence and motivating address. Their insights added immense values to the program. A special note of thanks to Chief Guest Dr. Saranjit Sir and special guest Dr. Sujit Pillai Sir of our inaugural session for gracing this program with their inspirational work. Our sincere thanks goes to all the national and international resource person, Dr. Shelly Al Zahabi ma'am, Dr. Ankur Sharma sir, Dr. Vivekanand Chatap sir, Dr. Sapna Malviya ma'am, Dr. Nitesh Kumar Jain sir, Mr. Anuj Yagnik sir, Dr. Tanaji Nangude sir, Dr. Saurabh Kumar Banerjee sir, Dr. Nilesh Malviya sir, Miss Ritu Jain ma'am, Dr. A.G.A. Hariharan sir and Dinesh Mishra sir, as well as Dr. Suri Prakash Gautam sir. Their expert session enrich our knowledge and broaden our perspectives in AI and 3D printing in healthcare. I also thanks AICT Atal Academy, the Institution Innovation Council, and all our sponsors and supporters for their collaboration and encouragement. Finally, I would like to thank all the participants for their enthusiastic involvement, which made this program interactive and meaningful. Last but not the least, my special thanks to the core committee member. Their dedication, meticulous planning, and tireless efforts made this event truly meaningful and impactful. Their commitment has been the driving force behind the smooth execution of every session. With this, I conclude this 6-day faculty development program with renewed energy, inspiration, and commitment to innovating the future of medical devices through AI and 3D printing. Thank you all once again. Have a great evening. Now I request Dr. Anamika Singh ma'am for further proceedings.
Thank you so much, sir. With that, we conclude the valedictory ceremony and the AICT Atal sponsored FDP on next gen medical devices, a fusion of AI and 3D printing. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and being such a wonderful audience. On behalf of the organizing team of Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences Indore, I thank all the esteemed speakers, dignitaries, participants, and well wishers for making this FDP a grand success. Thank you all once again and wishing you the very best for your academic and professional journeys ahead. Regarding the assessment and feedback, I request all the participants to please log into their Atal portals for filling up the feedback forms and the assessment. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Nice to see you all.
So much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your honorary presence.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Dear participants, you please log out from the Zoom meeting and then you'll be able to apply on the questionnaire. Kindly go and log into your Atal FGP portal. Dear participants, please log out from here. Please leave the meet from here and then you'll be able to do the assessment in the Atal portal.